Welcome back to day 4 of CommCon Virtual 2020. It's only 7 weeks ago or so that I said yes to actually hosting this, and we've done a crap ton of work since. So I hope you've all enjoyed it and taken something from it, and maybe made a new connection that you might not have done before. Today's sessions are a mixture, and I'm really happy to get one session in particular out there in the open for people to view. So first up is Varennes from CoolStats and 8x8, and he's going to talk to us about how shelter in place, especially in the US, changed media quality and affected it, and everything that we might not necessarily think about or do think about, but haven't measured before. What's that saying? You can only inflict change if you actually measure something. You've got to measure something before you make change. So Varennes' talk is really quite interesting, and how the different parts of the US were affected in different ways. The next talk is the one that I'm especially happy to share. It's by a friend of mine called Natalie Adams, who works for the NHS in the UK. And she's going to talk to us about mental health, something that's really impacted me and my family during COVID-19. I wouldn't say that I've reached burnout, because I didn't. I was lucky enough to have my wife kind of pull me out from it before it happened. But if I didn't have my wife, I would have burnt out, quite literally. And CommCon would never have even happened in the first place. So I asked Natalie to give us a talk about mental health and the things that we can do to help ourselves and to help others. I think it's a very important bit of video that we should all watch. And I hope you all take part in the Q&A afterwards, because it could literally save a life at some point. Then after that, we've got Matthew Hodgson from Matrix, talking about peer-to-peer Matrix. Hopefully you all know what Matrix is, because hopefully you've all been talking on Riot for this week, talking to speakers and talking to sponsors as well as other people. Riot is a chat platform built on top of Matrix, and the Matrix Foundation were very generous to give us an instance to run our hallway track Q&A sessions on. So yeah, Matthew's going to talk about peer-to-peer Matrix, which is going to be pretty cool as well. And then we've got Fred, our last session of the day. Fred's going to talk about scaling Camilio. A lot of people still don't know what Camilio is and what it can do. So I really hope that A, that's insightful for everyone, and B, there's quite a few kind of nice bits of information in there. Example projects, things like that people can take away and actually implement tomorrow. So that's a really cool talk as well. So yeah, if you haven't been on Riot already, where have you been? But if you need a nudge, then head on over to riot.commcon.xyz. The link will be in the description below. And that's where we're having conversations, having Q&A, all those hallway tracks, those one-on-one conversations that you would normally get at a conference. Obviously, be kind to one another. But at the same time, this is a great chance to meet with other people within this industry, as well as talking to sponsors that you might not have spoken to before, and you figured out that they can actually help you with something, because this is an ever increasingly changing landscape within our industry. We've suddenly been kind of shoved into the spotlight, and things are having to change at quite a drastic pace to keep up. So I hope you enjoy all of the sessions, and I hope you all get to talk to the sponsors and each other. Hopefully, I'll see you all in a minute if you're watching live, for the session in just a few minutes time with Varennes. If not, I'll see you at some point in your day. Cheers. I'll see you all later.